All right. So, like I said, one of the reasons why we decided to go into content creation of story making is because, like, storytelling, is because storytelling has been the most effective way of getting people's attention. Now, if you want to do anything at all, if you know how to tell stories, if you want to start any kind of business at all, if you include stories into your business, how to tell stories to get people, attract people into your business, you sell more than anybody in the world, more than anybody in that field of business that you want to do. Why is it so? Because research has shown that storytelling is one of the most effective way of attracting people, and that is one of the reasons why the movie industry is always thriving up till now. People are still having time to settle down and watch movies. You see Netflix, some people can stay morning to night watching Netflix. Why? Because there's a lot of stories that they can settle down and watch. Is something that is very addictive. So that is one of the reasons why we are going into the content creation of storytelling. All right. That's why we are going into the content creation. You can decide to do any other thing, but for the purpose of this training, we are going into content creation of storytelling. And definitely, I saw a proof of that. The way my account moved from 0 to 30, right now it's about 34,000 followers within a very, very few period of time. That's to show you the power of storytelling. Even me too, up to now, I've not yet recovered from that. I've not recovered from that. All right. So we are going to be learning how to do this and also how to apply it on other social media platforms and make money massively from it. All right. That is where the world is going to right now. If you notice, that is where the world is going to. So if you know your onion, if you know what, if you really want to make a change in this current dispensation, then I'd advise you settle down, grab every single thing you want to grab from this thing and start making use of it as soon as possible. Even if you are doing any other thing, you are working 9 to 5, you have your own business. Just make sure you are into this thing. You understand? And that's why you paid for it. And that is why I'm very serious with it so that I can transfer the knowledge to you. All right. So now I already shared my screen. If you can see my screen, please respond. Just unmute yourself and respond if you can see my
Yeah,
screen
we
so that
can
we
see
can
it.
get started. Okay, good. So
Yeah, we
now,
can see it.
okay, good. So I'll be sharing my screen and we are going to be starting with, we're going to be creating a content today. We're going to be creating a content today. So, and I'd advise us, we are going to be having two sections. This is just the first section. So we'll have one more section next week, Wednesday, by the same time, 9 p.m. So this section, we're going to be covering content creation for TikTok. All right. We'll be covering content creation for TikTok. Then the next section will be covering content creation for YouTube because there are some little changes. There are some little changes they are going to be making. If you want to create content for YouTube and TikTok, the storyline is going to be the same thing. Everything about the story will be the same thing. But uploading it, there are some things you need to do that looks different when you want to do on TikTok and on YouTube. So you have to learn those things differently, right? So but we have everything on the in the course already. So, but we just want to do little practical on it. So now, the first thing you want to do if you want to create your content is the platform at which you are creating your content. So, what platform do you want to create your content? Do you want to create your content on YouTube? Do you want to create your content on TikTok? Or do you want to do everything at the same time? You want to create on Instagram or you want to create on Facebook? So, but with my own research, I think the best platform to create your content right now as we speak is YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, Instagram also works very well, but the effectiveness is not as much as YouTube and TikTok. All right. So that's why I'm a little bit centered on the both, but you can apply it on any other social media platform and it works for you. You understand that? You can apply it on any other social media platform and it works for you. So now, like I said, we are going to be talking about creating our content on TikTok. All right. That's what we are going to be focused on tonight. So now that we've identified the platform at which you want to create our content. What kind of stories do you want to create? What kind of content do you want to create? All right. What kind of content do you want to create? And lately, the reason why we decided to go into folktale stories is because folktale stories just started evolving. Folktale stories have been in existence for a long time, but it has not been displayed on social media, just like the recent times that we are seeing now. So it's really getting people's attention. And if you want to really monetize, grow your account as fast as possible and monetize it, then you can go into folktale stories. I don't know if anybody has logged into my TikTok account. I think I sent it to the group. If you have logged into my TikTok account, you listen to some of the stories, you see the way I did it to look very attractive. It's not more, it's not much, it's not, if you look at it very well, it's not really different from these normal movies that they used to have different episodes that it will attract people and to stay into, like, to get to know the end of the movie. You understand those kind of seasonal movies that you watch on Netflix? That is the kind of content that I'm creating. And that content is one of the most effective way to get people's attention. You understand? All these episode kind of movies or episode kind of stories, right? So that was one of the reasons why I decided to go into the episode part of folktale stories. So you can create normal direct folktale stories. You can create it episode by episode. All right. So, but that's episode is more effective. The normal one too works very fine. All right, it works very fine. So we are going to be creating the normal one today. We'll create the normal one. So now I'll be teaching us how we can make maximum use of our ChatGPT. ChatGPT has a lot of functions. A lot of people do not even know safe. ChatGPT has a lot of functions that you just need to instruct this AI what it needs to do, and it will give you every single thing you need to know. All right. Just need to instruct it and it will give you everything. So now, first of all, we'll need to determine our topic, like the title of our content. All right. And like I said, you are going into folktale stories, and folktale stories are these normal Nigerian storytelling that they used to tell you under the moon in those days then. All right. But it has been modified now. It's not like before, but it still has that folktale kind of I don't know if you understand me. So we're going to be talking about folktale stories. That's the topic we are going to be working on. So now, if you want to create topics, because now you might not have topic ideas to create. You might not have topic ideas to create. Now, if you want to create topics, I already created some here. And if you can see my screen, you see what I did. Let's create another one. You see what I did here? Give me 10 captivating African village story title ideas centered around forbidden love, suitable for YouTube videos. These YouTube videos, you can also use it for TikTok, or it doesn't matter. If you put it for YouTube, if you put it for TikTok, it doesn't matter. It's better you put it for YouTube, because YouTube will give you the normal length you want. And on TikTok, we have the highest length of video is 10 minutes, right? On YouTube, you can upload as much length as possible. All right. So, but let's make use of YouTube so that it will give us a very good story title. So now, once you do this, now you can edit this thing. Oh, you can edit it, because this one that I typed here now is centered around love, forbidden love. You can just say centered around African folktale, centered around money, centered around the king. Just look for something that you want to center your this thing, your story. Now, this story topics, now once you just do this, ChatGPT will give you 10 story topics. You can make it 50, you can make it 100, you can make it 150. And every day you start using the topics to be creating story. It's still ChatGPT that will create the story for you. ChatGPT will create the prompts for you, picture prompts. Don't worry, we are going to be going into that. That you don't even have to start thinking, okay, so person, this so thing. I don't know if you understand me. I'm going to be explaining that in detail so that you understand. So now we have, you can see this, it has created 10 topics for us. Can you see that? That's created, the first one is Whispers in the Savannah, Whispers in a Forbidden Love Story, The Healer's Daughter, A Tale of Secret Love, Across the River, Forbidden Love Between Clans, all this kind of thing. Now, the whole of this story, you can create it for the next 10 days without thinking of a topic that you want to use. Do you understand? The whole of this, you can create it for the next 10 days, create stories with these topics for the next 10 days without thinking of a topic that you want to use, right? ChatGPT has done that for us. You can just copy this and go and save it somewhere. All right, ChatGPT has done that for us. Now, let's pick one of the stories. Let's pick one of the story. Let's pick one of the story. Which one do I want to? The Secret Lovers of the Mountain Village. Okay. The Secret Lovers of the Mountain Village. Now, let's use this number 10 to create a story. You guys should, I want us to concentrate. Anything that is distracting you now, just take it out. All right. Anything that is distracting you, take it out. I want you to understand the basics. If you can understand the basics, you don't even need anybody to tell you anything again. You will do everything complete without stress. All right. And that's why I'm taking it upon myself to make sure I create a live section. Because on a norms, after I've sold that course, I don't think you need to see me live again before you can understand it. You understand? So let's just get to understand this part. So now I've picked this number 10 topic. Now let's do something. Let's create a short story. Create a short story on the topic. Now, you prompt ChatGPT to create a story with this topic for you. All right. Once you've done this, it's going to create for you. Can you see this? You allow it to create for you. So if you have a source where you can get your stories from, some people get their stories from Facebook. People get their stories. There are a lot of stories, people that write stories. You just go and copy their stories and convert it to sorry, convert it to Faceless story and post. All right. So, but the fastest way to go about it is ChatGPT. All right. The fastest way to go about it is ChatGPT. Okay. So now, ChatGPT has created a story for us. Let me quickly read the first paragraph of the story. In the heart of Africa, Africa Islands, nestled between towering peaks and lush valleys. Now, all these things you can decide to edit them. It's not compulsory. You just copy and paste exactly what ChatGPT gave you. You can decide to modify it the way you want. All right. You can decide to modify it the way you want. In the heart of Africa, African island, nestled between towering peaks and lush valley, lay a serene mountain village named Kijiji. The village known for its vibrant culture and tightly knit community, held many secrets within its thatched hut and winding paths. Among these secrets was a tale of forbidden love, whispered only in the shadows, the story of Amara and Jumo. All right. So now this is a story. This is a story. What do you now need to do before you even start converting your stories to voiceover and all that? The next thing you need to do is to create a picture prompt. All right. The next thing you need to do is to what? Create a picture prompt. Now let's create a picture prompt for this story. I'm coming. Let's create a picture prompt for this story. Just watch out what I'm doing. So I'm going to be creating a picture prompt for this story. And you will see why we need to create a picture prompt, and you don't even need to do it yourself. ChatGPT will do that for you. ChatGPT will create that picture prompt for you, right? ChatGPT will create the picture prompt for you. Okay. So now let's go back. Where is it? Okay. All right, now, what do you need to do next? You type this. Create a detailed step-by-step picture prompt for the story. That's just what you need to do. Create a detailed step-by-step picture prompt for the story, and you ask ChatGPT to do that for you. All right? And you can see it's creating. Now, the reason why you need a picture prompt is to be able to get the right pictures that is going to befit or that is going to fit into the story. That's why you need a picture prompt. All right? So now, after this is done, after this is created, let's wait for it to finish creating so that we can now create our voiceover. Right? We have different sites to create the voiceover. It's already in the course. We have different sites. We have 11 labs. We have ClipClamp. We have many of them. So you can create you can even use your WhatsApp to record your voice and convert it to voiceover. You can use your personal voice if you want. If you don't want your personal voice, you want to use an AI voice, you can do that. So now the most effective voiceover AI that we usually use, that makes sense is this ClipClamp. All right. So once you ClipChamp, okay, it's ClipChamp they call it. We have the link already in the course, so you can just go there and get access to the link. Now, once you just click on this ClipChamp, or before you do that, you copy your story. All right, you copy your story. Let's copy our story. Let's copy our story. Now, after copying your story, you go to ClipChamp. Go to ClipChamp, and we are going to be converting our stories to voiceover. We're going to be converting our story to voiceover. Okay. So now, as soon as we open ClipChamp, sometimes they'll ask you to register with your email. Okay, you ask you to register with your email, and you have to do that. All right, now this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I want to go to the home page so that you'll see how it looks from the home page. Let me go back to the home page. Let me go back to the home page. Now, once you click on that link, this is exactly what you're going to see. All right, you can use your phone the same way you use your system. The same way I'm using my system, you can use your phone. It's just that my system shows it more elaborately. All right, so now what you need to tap next is what? Text to speech. Can you see my arrow? Text to speech. As soon as you click on this, you register with your email. You click on text to speech. You click on try it. All right, you click on try it, and this appears. Please, if you are following me, unmute yourself and respond. Let me know that you're following me. If you're following me, unmute yourself and respond. I can't hear anybody.
Yes, I need you to take it step by step, please. On this ClipChamp.
Okay.
Please just ahead. I just know that ClipChamp. We didn't know of this clip. I didn't know of this ClipChamp. So I'm online now, and that's why. And
okay.
I'm struggling to concentrate
get that
and
part,
follow.
right?
Yes.
All right, no problem. I'll take it step by step. I don't know. I hope I'm not rushing it. I hope I'm not rushing it. If I'm rushing it,
No.
Because me, I don't sabi do the thing. So now waiting make me the run. So if I'm in a hurry or I'm rushing it and you're not grabbing, you can just indicate so that I'll take it slow. So now, as soon as you click on this site, ClipChamp, what do you need to do? You just come to text to speech. Follow my arrow. Follow my cursor. You can see this text to speech. You tap on it. All right. You tap on it, then this interface is going to open for you. This is where you're going to be typing in your text. All right. This is where you're going to be typing in your text. So you type in your text. We have already copied our text. We just need to what? We just need to paste. All right. So now, if it's this story that has episode 1, episode 2, the best way to get those people's attention, and that is what I did on my TikTok, right? What I did was type next on the comment section. This is to engage them. Understand? And engagement also helps with your account. Type next on the comments section. On the comment section to unlock episode 2. Now, most of them will be they'll be anticipating for episode 2, right? So most of them will just go and type next on the comment section and they'll be waiting. So this one is a direct story, so you don't need this. This is a direct story, so you don't need this. Now, this is where you select the voice that you want to use, the voiceover that you want to use. Now we have already paste our story. Now you see this, my arrow, just follow this, my arrow. Anywhere it's going to, just use your eye, they follow on. So now this is my arrow here. We have different voices here for different countries. So you can, if you're in your own time, your own leisure time, you can take your time and go and listen to some of the voices, anyone that you like. But most of the time I use Nigeria so that it's going to, because most of my audience are Nigerian. Most of my audience are Nigerians. So I prefer using Nigeria so that they'll feel at home when they are listening to the story. All right. If they are listening to foreign sound, there are some people that are not even used to foreign sound. So it's better you use Nigeria. So now you can see it, English Nigeria. You tap on it. We have for English Nigeria, this is where I selected English Nigeria under language. Then under voice, you tap on this and you see 2 voices. We have a male voice, which is Abel, and the female voice, which is Ezine. So now let's listen to Ezine's voice. You now click on hear this voice. Allow it to load.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
Can you hear that? That is Ezine's voice. Now, let's hear Abel's voice. Let's hear Abel's voice.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
All right, can you see that? So now you can now decide which voice you want to use. So for me, I love using the guy's voice. But sometimes, and using the voice also determines the character that is in your story. If the character in your story is a female, it's better you use a female voice so that it will go in line with the person that is saying it, so that it will sound as if it's a female that's actually saying, because the character is a female. There are some characters that are males. All right, you can use a male voice. All right, so you can do it that way. But whichever way you do it, it's still okay. It's still okay. So now, after you selected the voice, I've already selected this guy's voice. You click on save. You can see my cursor. You click on save. Now, after saving, you allow it to load. You allow it to load. Then we are going to listen to it to see how it sounds. All right, we'll listen to it and see how it sounds. It's still loading. Just hold on a little, few seconds. So once it has loaded, it will give us signal here. So you can see that this thing is very easy. You don't need to do anything. Everything is AI. Everything is AI. So you just need the right prompts that you need to give your AI to give you the best results. So now we've done this and we want to test it. All right.
In the heart of the African highlands, nestled between towering peaks and lush valleys, lay a serene mountain village named Kijiji. The village, known for its vibrant culture and tightly knit community, held many secrets within its thatched huts and winding path.
Can you hear that? That is how it sounds. All right, and that is how it's going to sound to the end. So once you've done this, I don't want us to start listening to that from beginning to the end. It's going to take our time. So that's just how it's going to sound. So now once you've done this, you now click on export. Can you see my arrow here? You can see my arrow. You click on export. Now we have different version of export. We have 480p, we have 720p. But if you want to get the best version, this is what I use, 1080p, which is the HD version. All right, to give you more clarity when it sounds. So you click on that and it will bring you to this page. Then you can title your story. And please, what's the title of the story? So let's go back. The title of the story. The title of the story is The Secret Lovers of the Mountain Village. All right. The Secret Lovers of the Mountain Village. So let me title it here. The Secret Lovers of the Mountain Village. Can you see that? So, okay. It's like my spelling is not correct. What was the correct spelling? I don't go to school. Okay, now The Secret Lovers of the Mountain Village. Now this is it. So we are going to wait for it to complete. So once it gets 100%, it's going to download. Then we'll now convert it. Now, this voiceover we just created now, created just like a video. It created as MP4. And you cannot use MP4 in your story. So you have to convert MP4 to MP3 for you to be able to use it. All right. You have to convert MP4 to MP3. So it's very easy. All these things, you are using you are doing it online. You don't need to do anything with your phone. Just everything is going to be online based. So after doing this, we are going to convert this MP4 voiceover to MP3 voiceover. All right, so that we can use it in our editing. So let's just allow it to get to 100%. So while we are waiting, is there anybody that has anything to say? While we are waiting for this, is there anybody that has anything to say?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay, so this clip champ, is it free? I
Sure,
saw
now
upgrade somewhere.
it's free. Everything I'm using here is free. Anything I
No,
use.
I know it's free. I know as you are using, I know it's free. But I was seeing, okay, is there, okay,
Yes,
definitely
the
there will be
upgrade option.
limitations now.
You can see it here.
Okay, upgrade option.
So if you want
Yes,
to upgrade,
yes,
you
that's
can
what.
decide to upgrade. Every
Okay, okay.
free platform has the upgrade option. If you want to upgrade to get better experience, you can upgrade.
More experience. Okay, yes, I understand. Okay, okay, and then one other thing, just to chip in, because I'm a video editor actually.
Okay, very
I
good.
edit
Very
videos.
good.
So yes, so as you're exporting this, it's a video in MP4 format.
Yes, yes.
The 1080p that you selected and all, it has no effect on the sound.
The sound, yeah, I
on
know.
the sound quality. Actually, so it's actually the video quality. So I'm only just saying to save time. It's just sharing experience, you know.
Okay,
To
okay.
save time, you can
That's
actually
good.
choose the lowest video quality. It does
Okay,
not
to
affect your
quickly do
sound.
it
So
faster, right?
instead of so instead of
Okay.
spending 5 minutes waiting, you could
Download
actually
it.
have done it in like yes.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's just an advice.
No, that's
Yeah.
nice. So I also learned something now too. You know, I'm not a very good video editor too, but at least I learned something from a video editor. So, and I hope we're all heading. So now for us to actually the sound does not have any effects. That's the truth. It doesn't have any effect because all you just need to do is just to hear the sound, right? You just need to hear the sound. You don't need anything special. So, but what matters most times is the visual effects. All right, the visual effect is what is most important because you need to see what you are hearing. All right, that's where you need to put some more concentration on. That's when you want to select this HD option. So you can select any of the option, but in the past I've been using that 1080p. So, but since I've learned this, I can use another one. All right. So now it has been downloaded. Let's save it to our computer. Let's save this to our computer. Just click on this save to computer. All right, click on save to computer and save. Okay, so now after saving, we need to convert to MP3. you need to convert to MP3. So what you just need to do, just go to Google, or you don't even need to go to Google. Just type in MP3 to MP4, or MP4 to MP3. Sorry, you can see it will just pop up, and you tap on it. All right. Now, if you want to use the converter, the best converter and the fastest is this Cloud Convert. That's what I use most of the time. I don't know if others are faster though, but this one is more effective for me. So I use this. So you click on convert, you tap on it to convert what we just downloaded now. All right. So now the option is MP4 to MP3. Just tap select file. You can use your phone to do this thing. The same way I'm doing it here. Just copy the link and go and use your phone. It's going to appear the same way. So now you go to, this is our MP4 file. You open it and you click on convert. You can see my cursor. You click on convert. Then you allow it to convert. All right. After waiting for it to convert, then we now go into our picture prompt. We'll go into our picture prompt. Okay. Few seconds left. All right, good. So now we are done with this. You download. You can decide to still listen
in the heart
to
of
it.
the African highlands, nestled between towering.
So since we don't need all those ones, just download. Okay, download. So we have downloaded it. So now you can, once you have done that, you already have the file saved. Then you now go back to ChatGPT. All right, you go back to ChatGPT. You know, we already created a picture prompt for our story. And this is the picture prompt. This is the story down here. This is the end of the story. Now, at the next thing I said, create a detailed step-by-step picture prompt with the story. So, and ChatGPT gave me this. We have different picture prompts and scene. Number 1, number 2 to number 10. Can you see that? So we're going to be creating our pictures with this picture prompts. And this is how you go about it. You go to, we have 2 platforms where you can create your picture prompts. We have Leonardo AI. But this Leonardo AI, from my experience, doesn't really give me, sometimes you might give it a prompt, but it will not give you exactly what you want, right? But you can test it and see how it looks like. Leonardo AI. I don't know if I added it to the course, but I'll go and check. If not, I would add it. All right. So, but the one I use most time is Bing. Bing. Let's go. Let's do it together. So what you need to do is what? Type in bing.com, B-I-N-G. All right. You can see it, bing.com. Once you put in bing.com, this is what comes out. So you're going to be logging in too, or you create an account. If you don't have an account, you create an account. Then you click on images. You can see this. Now, if you are using this on your phone, it's not going to show exactly like this until you change your view to desktop view. I don't know if anybody know about that desktop view. If you know about the desktop view, let me hear you.
Yes, we do.
Is there anybody that doesn't know about desktop view? Nobody. Okay. Since that means everybody knows about desktop view. So now if you want to see this thing completely on your phone, you just change your view to desktop view. Then you click on images. All right. You click on images and it will come up. Then you click on create. You can see this, create. You tap on it and it will bring up this. All right. It will bring up this. So this is where we're going to be converting our prompts into pictures. So what we just need to do is go back to ChatGPT. We'll just be doing this until we are done. Come to ChatGPT. You can see this image here. Now, let's read this top introduction part where about the village. A scene, a serene African village nestled between towering mountains and large valleys. Thatched hut and winding paths are visible with villagers going about their daily activities. You can see the prompts. And exactly what this AI did is what is going to pop up on the image AI also. All right, so you just copy this, and they even added caption. Why did they add caption? This caption now, when you want to arrange your images with the sound, The place where this caption starts from, that is where your picture prompt is supposed to start from. You understand that? So we are going to do that together. I'll explain that you will get to understand it better. So now let's copy this. Let's copy this and go to our Bing, right? Okay, no, this is it. Let's go to this Bing. Then what you need to do is what? Paste what you copied. Now, if you send it direct like this, it might give you American, all these white. It might give you a picture of white. But if you want it to look like Africans, you add this African realistic painting to help the AI to know exactly what you want. If you want them to be blacks, that's the pictures, you want them to appear blacks, you put in African realistic painting. Now, once you've done that, you click on create. This site is also free, but you can also upgrade. This site is free, but you can upgrade to get better experience. Now, you click on create. You click on create. All right. And you allow it to load. You allow it to load. Now you can see this. It's going to generate 4 different pictures for you. Let me open it very well. You can see this. It's going to generate 4 different pictures for you. You can now select anyone you like out of them. You can select anyone you like out of them. But for me, I think I like this last one. All right. I like this last one. And you click on download. See my cursor. You click on download. Now, once that is done, you go back, you repeat this process until you're done with the last picture prompt. All right. You can see that I've downloaded that first one. You come down to this second one. You can see the image, a twilight scene under an ancient bamboo, blah, blah, blah. You don't even need to know what they wrote there. Just copy and go and paste on your Bing, and it will generate what you want it to generate for you. So that is exactly, to make things easy for you, that is exactly how you need to do it. What is this one coming up for? Oh, sorry, let me cancel this. Okay, now let's go and generate the second one. We have to generate this thing together to the end, because that's what we are using to create our video. Okay, so now you click on create. Okay, you click on create. So if you don't like the pictures, maybe it's generated 4 pictures for you and you don't like any of them, you can recreate again, and to bring another 4 different pictures for you. You understand? To bring another 4 different pictures for you. So, but if you want to really get this thing, it's good you settle down and listen to your story or read the story from beginning to end. So if you read your story from beginning to the end, it will be easy for you to edit. You understand? Because you already know the storyline. It will be easy for you to edit. So let's use this. But for the purpose of time, because of time, I'm not reading that. I don't want us to take too much of time. I think I would love to. I'm thinking of what I should use. Yeah. Okay, let me use this one. Download. And once you've done this, you still go back, go and copy the next until you are done. Copy the next until you are done. Until you are done with it. Okay. So I hope you can understand how I'm doing this. I hope you can understand how I'm doing this. Okay. So once you are done with your picture prompts, then we'll now go over to arranging our stories. Then I think subtitling too. I'm going to be learning how to do that. I don't really like this picture prompt. Let's read what the prompt is all about. Amara and Jumo sitting by a moonlight river. Their faces illuminated by the silvery light they hold hands. These two looks like females. Or what do you think about this picture? They both look like females, right? Okay, let's use this one. This one looks a little bit better. Download. Okay. So you can make selections or decide what you want with your this thing, because you are the one you are the master craft. You are the person that is behind the whole creativity. It's just that you are making use of AI to make your work faster, but you are the master craft of your creativity. All right. And whatever creativity you bring out is what you are going to be giving to your audience. So you have to be more creative. You don't just depend solely on AI to do everything for you. And sometimes you just have to be one step ahead of AI. All right. Be one step ahead of AI so that you can get better results. Because they are not the only one doing this thing. There are many people that will be competing with you. There are many people that will be competing with you. But what will make your own difference is the uniqueness in your creativity. All right. The uniqueness in your creativity is what will make your own unique. So now we are still creating. We're still creating. Let's finish up with this. This is the fourth prompt. This is the fourth prompt. Okay. What's the prompt talking about? It's talking about villagers gossiping in small groups, casting suspicious glance towards Amara and Jumo. All right. So we have some villagers gossiping. Which one should we use? I think I like this first one. It looks more real. Now let's download. You go to your next prompt. Go to your next prompt. Copy. So I think we don't have these prompts now. You have to start thinking of the kind of pictures you should tell AI to create at each step of the way. So, but with this prompt, you don't need to start thinking of which kind of pictures AI should create. It has already done that for you. Okay? It has done that for you. I have unstable internet connection. My network is breaking. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. I need someone to respond. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we can do.
All right. So now this next prompt, Chief Nalo, a stern-looking man, announcing Amara's arranged marriage to the villagers. Amara stands nearby looking distraught. Like I know to sabi read though. I need to read Mona manager. Okay. I'm looking for the best prompt for this. It's like they don't want those two lovers to love each other. They want to destroy their relationship by giving out the lady to somebody else, to another man. And I think that is what is happening here. All right. So let's use this. I think I like this. Okay. So your next prompt is number 6. Next prompt is number 6. Copy. Then you come here and you just cancel this former one. Now, if you don't want to be typing that African realistic painting, just come from here and highlight the rest. And ouch, sorry, I think I just pressed something else. Control B. All right. So we're still creating our prompt. I hope we're all concentrating. Make sure you take out value from this thing. Oh. The only thing I have power to do is to show you how to do it. Then it's left for you to make use of it. All right. It's left for you to make use of this information. I don't have the power to tell you what you need to use this information to do. All right. So now Amara and Jumo cloaked in darkness, making plans to flee. All right. Because they want to betroth the lady to somebody else. So they want to run away. They want to elope. So now they are trying to make plans on how to run away. from the village. I like this one. Download. So now let's go back to this. Now this is the 7th prompt. Now this prompt has already been arranged from beginning to the end. From the beginning to the end. It has already been arranged for you. So you can just try out other picture prompt AI like Lunado AI and others. I'll introduce the others in the training so that you can try them out. But I love this one. This one is good. This one gives accurate image with good picture quality. Okay, we have under the cover of night, Amara and Jumo hand in hand walking away from the village with the stars above them. So they are walking away from the village. Well, this one cannot work for it. We need something. Okay, let's use this one. Download. So this is just for teaching purpose. But you see this story I'm creating, I'm going to go and post it on my TikTok to get more views. I'm posting it on my TikTok to get more views and more followers. So we have this, create. So this is the 8 prompts. We're almost done. We need just 2 prompts to go. If you are sleeping, don't sleep or go and get something that you can be eating so that you don't sleep. I hope this class is not boring. I'm not
No, it's not.
It's not boring, Abi. Okay, good. I'm around Jumo transversing challenging tyrants. Yeah, all this English too much for me. Just look for the one that makes sense. Please, if you are doing your own, take your time. Oh. Yeah, I'm just hurrying it up so that we can finish on time. Okay. So let's use Amara and Jumo. They are showing both males. It's supposed to be a male and a female. If they are showing Amara and Jumo, so I don't think any of this picture relates to what we want to use. So let's create another one. Sometimes you can specify this Amara and Jumo. This Amara female. I just put female in the front. Because you know this AI, they are robots. You are the one that will still give them what you want. All right. Then Jumo, you put male there. So it's going to give specific picture prompts for you. I've had this issue before. Now create it again. Create it again. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. This one makes sense. You can see this. That's giving us this one. This one gives telling what's exactly what you want to see. Now we downloaded this. Let's go to the last. Okay, second to the last. We're welcoming distance village. Copy. Come down here and paste. So you can literally tell this AI whatever you want. You don't have to. Anything you say is going to create it for you. Just try to be specific on what you want. Try to be specific on what you want. What do you want to do? How do you want to do that? Concentrate. No, you're not concentrate. So now, be specific on what you want. Let's see this. A welcoming distant village with Amara and Jumo being greeted by the villagers. So they welcome them to a new village. They welcome them. Let's use this. This looks Okay. This looks okay. So now the last one, an elder Kijiji village telling the story of okay. Okay. We have to do everything about this picture prompt because that is what we are going to use. If not, I would have skipped this step. But we can't skip it. We can't skip it. Okay, now this is the last part of our story picture prompt. And you can select from anyone here. But which one is best? I think I like this one. I like this one. Download. All right, so now we are done with our picture prompts. All right, we are done with our voiceover. We are done with our picture prompts. So what do we need to do? How to join it together? For those that are doing video editing, this is a very big advantage for you. You can even do this better than I'm showing you. I'm very sure of that. You can do this better than what I'm showing you. So you can make use of your video editing skills now, and you'll see the magic it's going to be creating for you. So now the next platform we are going to use is Canva. All right, we can use CapCut. CapCut is there. I actually use CapCut. I'm going to be showing how to use CapCut, but it might not be tonight. So, but let's concentrate on Canva tonight. All right, Canva is more, to me, I feel it has more features and it's more easy to use. So now this is our Canva dashboard. All right, canva.com. That's the site, canva.com, canva.com. Once you tap it in, this is what it will show you. Then you tap on videos. Tap on videos. You tap on videos. Now we have different video option here. You can see this. We have the normal video size, which is 190 pixel size, 1920 by 1080. We have mobile video, we have Facebook video, we have Instagram Reels. Their picture sizes are different. We have TikTok. So, and we talked about TikTok, right? We have YouTube. So if you want to create for YouTube, you just come here, select the size. It will give you the size you want. So now let's use TikTok video. Let's use TikTok video. Let's use TikTok video. And anytime you're creating your story, try to make sure your storyline, the content of your story is attractive enough. Even you too, when you read a story and it sounds attractive, you will know. All right. So try to make your storyline attractive enough. You can keep asking ChatGPT until you get a good storyline that makes sense for you. All right. So now this is how our Canva looks like for us to get started with. Now we need to upload all those our pictures and our voiceover. All right. That's the first thing we need to do. Now you come down here, you upload. If you are using your phone, it's still going to show this, but it might not show exactly like this, but you see the option of upload there. Now you can see some of the, I don't know if you can help me with this cutting board down there. Sorry, I'm feeling some kind of itching in my ear. So now if you can see, these are some of the pictures that I've created. Can you see that? So now you just click on upload file. You click on upload file. Open the drawer. The down part. You click on upload file. Now this is where our picture started from. This is the voiceover here. This is where our picture started from. You can select everything at once. That's one of the reasons why I like Canva. It makes things easy for you. You can select everything at once and upload. Okay. You can select everything at once and upload. You click on open and it's going to upload. You can see that it's uploading here. You can see my cursor. It's uploading here. Then after uploading, we also need to upload our sound. our voiceover. We need to upload our voiceover. Upload, sorry, you come to audio. Anywhere you come to, so far as voiceover, it's going to appear on that section. So you come down here, and this is the MP3. You have to be sure, yeah, of what you're uploading. Or this is the MP3. You upload it. Okay. So now it's uploading. It's uploading. Okay. Now that is done. So you just need to click on it for it to come down here. You can see it here. You can see my cursor. The voiceover is already down here. All right. So now let's start adding the images. Let's add the images. Just come here and you start from the beginning. I think it started from here. Yes. Come here. You start from beginning. Keep adding your images. When you're done, we'll adjust it. Okay. Add your images. We're adding our images. All right, so we're done with this. So now let's adjust our images. You can adjust from here. So these images is not going to cover this from our option there. The AI where we generated the images, it didn't give us the images for TikTok, but I like it like this because it will give you a space where you can put your caption, right? To give you a space where you can put your caption. So this is how I usually do it. But if you have better options, no problem, you can do that. So, but this is also good. I'm just showing you exactly what I did to build my TikTok account. This is exactly what I did to build my TikTok account. I'm not showing you anything different from it. So you can just follow the exact step. And if you have something better, you can add up. All right, for those who already have the knowledge of this. So now I'm adjusting the picture size for everything. So after adjusting the size, the sound also, you adjust it. That is where you see that caption part in the ChatGPT. You see that caption part in the ChatGPT. You adjust the sound according to that. Please, if you are not getting what I'm doing, just try to speak out. If you are not getting what I'm doing, try to speak out so that I'm going to come back. All right. Everybody has the right to understand in detail. So once this is done, you can also decide the background picture you want for this. You can decide the background picture you want. All right, good. So now we've adjusted this. Now let's use a background color for it. Let's use a background color. You just come down to this color part here. Just tap on it and you can select any color. This color is okay. Let's just use a dark color. Or let me use this color. I think I've used this color before. Let me use this. So you can use the same color for everything, all right? To make it uniform, you can decide to use different colors. So now we've been able to fix our picture and our sound. Let's play it and hear what it sounds like.
In the heart of the African highlands, nestled between towering peaks and lush valleys, lay a serene mountain village named Kijiji. The village, known for its vibrant culture and tightly knit community, held many secrets within its
now
huts and winding
let me
paths.
continue.
Among these secrets were...
Now you notice that as the sound is going, the picture is not going along with the sound. Now this is where you now need to adjust your sound to go along with your pictures. All right. This is where you need to adjust your sound to go along with your pictures. Now, this is where you also need ChatGPT to help you do that. All right. That ChatGPT has already given you caption that you need. So now that caption, you just need to listen to where the caption starts from. In this number one caption, it says, in the heart, just follow my cursor, in the heart of the African highland, Lake Kijiji, a village known for its vibrant culture and tightly knit, is it kin or knit community? All right. That is where you start your caption from. That is where you start your voiceover from. Then you go back to Canva and listen to it again.
In the heart of the African highlands, nestled between towering peaks and lush valleys, lay a serene mountain village named Kijiji. The village, known for its vibrant culture and tightly knit community.
You can see that is where you stop. You now extend this first picture to that place where that sound stop, where this caption stop. This caption that we used just now, tightly knit community. You can see that. Then you go back and listen to it. This is where the work of this thing is. It's not like it's difficult though, but there's nothing that doesn't have its own work. All right. So, but it is far better because by the time you start monetizing your account, you'll be earning passively from it. All right. So,
nestled between towering peaks and lush valleys, lay a serene mountain village named Kijiji. The village, known for its vibrant culture and tightly knit community, held many secrets within its thatched huts and
you go back. If you didn't match, go back again.
Held many secrets within its thatched huts and winding paths. Among these secrets.
So now let's go back to the number 2 caption. Let's see where the caption started from. Okay, the caption started here from Amara, the daughter of the village chief. Okay. So you keep listening.
Was a tale of forbidden love, whispered only in the shadows, the story of Amora and Jumu. Amora was the daughter of the village chief. Yes.
Your first caption, you are going to drag it down here to where the second caption starts from. All right, the first caption, you drag it to where the second caption starts from. Amara, the daughter of the village chief. All right, you can see this. Now that's where we are dragging our caption to.
A spirited young woman with eyes at. Amora was the daughter of the village chief, a spirited young of Amora and Jumu. Amora was the daughter of the village. Jumu. Amora was the daughter of the village chief, a spirited young woman with eyes as deep as the night.
So now you go back and go and notice where the third one starts from. Despite the risk, Amara and Jumo continue to meet in secret. So you go back and go and listen to where it continued, where that starts from.
And a smile that could light up the darkest corners of the world. She was admired by many, but was bound by tradition to marry a suitor chosen by her father, Chief Nolo. Her heart, however, belonged to another. Jumo was a humble shepherd whose gentle demeanor and kind heart had won Amora over. He was an outsider in many respects.
You just continue listening to it.
Yet, its connection with Amora was undeniable, forged in the quiet moments they stole away from prying eyes. Their love story began one evening under the ancient baobab tree, a place where the village youth often gathered. As the sun set behind the mountains, casting a golden hue over the landscape, Amora and Triasu chose to another. Baobab tree, a place where the village youth often gathered. As the sun set behind the mountains, casting a golden hue over the landscape, Amora and Jumo found themselves alone. It was there, in the soft glow of twilight, that they first confessed their feelings for each other. I feel as if I've known you forever, Jumo, Amora whispered, her voice trembling with emotion. And I, you, Amora, Jumo replied, his hand gently brushing against hers. But we must be careful. If your father finds out. Amora nodded, understanding the gravity of their situation. They both knew that.
Okay.
Their love story began one evening under the ancient baobab tree, a place where the village youth often gathered. As the sun set behind the mountains, casting a golden hue over the landscape,
So just make sure,
over the landscape.
just make sure as you are listening to the voice, it's going with the picture. That's just what you need. That's the basics of this. All right. Make sure as you are listening to the voice, it's going with the pictures.
Over the landscape, Amora and Jumo found themselves at.
So when we are done, we'll play it.
Casting a golden hue often gathered. As the sun set behind the mountain, often gathered. As the sun set behind the mountains, casting a golden hue over the landscape, Amora and Jumo found themselves alone. It was there, in the soft glow of twilight, that they first.
Okay.
It was there, in the soft glow of twilight, themselves alone. It was there, in the soft glow of twilight.
I hope you guys are not sleeping.
It was there, in the soft glow of twilight, that they first confessed their feelings.
No, stay here.
I feel as if I've known you
Okay.
forever, Jumo, Amora whispered, her voice trembling with emotion. And I, you, Amora, Jumo replied, his hand gently brushing against hers. Gently brushing against hers. But we must be careful. If your father finds out. Amora nodded, understanding the gravity of their situation. They both knew that their love was forbidden, not by the laws of nature, but by the unyielding traditions.
So you just keep doing this until you are done to the end. Not by the
laws of nature, but by the unyielding traditions of their village. Despite the risks, they continued to meet in secret, their bond growing stronger with each stolen moment. One night, as the moon cast its silvery light over the village, Amora and Jumo met at their favorite spot by the river. The sound of the water rushing over the rocks was a comforting.
Ouch. I think we just have to go along with that this thing. Let's go straight down here.
Amora nodded, understanding the gravity of their situation. They both knew that their love was forbidden, not by the laws of nature, but by the unyielding traditions of their village. Despite the risk.
Okay.
Despite their village. Despite the risks, they continued to meet in secret, their bond growing stronger with each stolen moment. One night, as the moon cast its silvery light over the village, Amora and Jumo met at their favorite spot by the river.
Okay, now the next prompt here, number 4, is as rumors of their forbidden love. As rumors of their forbidden love spread. Okay, that's where we are going to continue from.
The sound of the water rushing over the rocks was a comforting backdrop to their whispered conversations. Jumo, I don't want to hide anymore, Amora said, her eyes filled with determination. I want to be with you, openly and without fear. Jumo held her close, his heart aching with the knowledge that such a dream seemed impossible. We will find a way, Amora. I promise you. Their secret meetings continued, but as time passed, rumors began to spread.
So now we'll continue here. You know, this number 4 caption says, okay, as their rumors continues to spread, let's continue. Let's go back to that side.
Whispers of their forbidden love reached Chief Nolo's ears, and he was furious. Determined to put an end to their relationship, he decreed that Amora would be married to a wealthy suitor from a neighboring village. Their secret meetings continued, but as time passed, rumors began. But as time passed.
Okay, I think we'll stop. We'll
Amora,
continue here.
I promise you. Their secret meetings continued, but as time passed, their secret meetings continued, but as time passed, rumors began to spread. Whispers of their forbidden love reached Chief Nolo's ears, and he was furious. Determined to put an end to their relationship, he decreed that Amora would be married to a wealthy.
So you can see the way I'm doing this. I'm repeating the process to be sure of where I need to put, where I need to start a picture and where I need to stop a picture prompt. All right. So just by listening to the story, you know where your picture prompt is supposed to start and stop. For the next picture prompt to continue.
To their relationship, he decreed that Amora would be married to a wealthy suitor.
So you just keep arranging this.
Determined to put an end to their relationship, and he was furious. Determined all those years, and he was furious. Determined to put an end to their relationship, he decreed that Amora would be married to a wealthy suitor from a neighboring village within the month. Desperate and heartbroken, Amora and Jumo made a plan.
So you just keep doing this. We're
Amora
almost
and
done.
Jumo made a plan. Desperate and heartbroken, Amora and Jumo made
Okay.
a neighboring village within the month. Desperate and heartbroken, Amora and Jumo within the month. Desperate and heartbroken, Amora and Jumo made a plan. They would leave the village under the cover of darkness and start a new life together far away from the constraints of tradition. On the eve of Amora's arranged marriage, on the eve of
You can see the way I'm doing this.
On the eve of Amora's arranged marriage, they met one last time at the river. With only the stars as witnesses, they vowed to love each other forever, no matter what the future held. Hand in hand, they fled into the night. No matter what the future held. Hand in hand, they fled into the night, their hearts pounding with a mix of fear and excitement.
So it's not compulsory you even use that prompt. Sometimes, according to what you are hearing, you can just follow the picture and keep doing it. Me, I'm already good at this thing. So, but if you're not sure, just use the picture prompt, the prompts from the ChatGPT to do that. All right. So, but I want this thing to be fast.
Their journey was fraught with challenges, but their love gave them the strength.
You can see where the challenges start from.
Their journey was fraught with challenges. Their journey was fraught with challenges. Their journey was fraught with challenges, but their journey was fraught with challenges, but their love gave them the strength to overcome every obstacle. They found refuge in a distant village where they were welcome. They found refuge in a distant village where obstacle. They found refuge in a distant village where they were welcomed with open arms. In this new home, they built a life together, free from the shadows of their past. Back in Kijiji, their story became legend. Of their past. Back in Kijiji, from the shadows of their past. Free from the shadows of their past. Back in Kijiji, their story became legend.
Okay.
Just spoke of Amara and Jumo, the secret lovers of the mountain village, whose love had defied tradition and triumphed against all odds. Their tale was a reminder that true love knows no bounds, and that sometimes the heart must lead where the mind dares not follow. And so, in the heart of the highlands, under the watchful eyes of the mountains, heart must lead where the mind dares not follow. And so, a testament to the enduring power of love.
Okay. So now you can see this. I'm supposed to add something for more interesting stories like this, like, follow, and share. But I didn't add that. I didn't remember. So now let me just play it quickly so that we can go to the next step quickly. We are behind time.
African highlands, nestled between towering peaks and lush valleys, lay a serene mountain village named Kijiji. The village, known for its vibrant culture and tightly knit community, held many secrets within its thatched huts and winding paths. Among these secrets was a tale of forbidden love, whispered only in the shadows, the story of Amora and Jumo. Amora was the daughter of the village chief, a spirited young woman with eyes as deep as the night sky and a smile that could light up the darkest corners of the world. She was admired by many but was bound by tradition to marry a suitor chosen by her father, Chief Nolo. Her heart, however, belonged to another. Jumo was a humble shepherd whose gentle demeanor and kind heart had won Amora over. He was an outsider in many respects, not from a powerful family and often overlooked by the villagers. Yet, his connection with Amora was undeniable, forged in the quiet moments they stole away from prying eyes. Their love story began one evening under the ancient baobab tree, a place where the village youth often gathered. As the sun set behind the mountains, casting a golden hue over the landscape, Amora and Jumo found themselves alone. It was there, in the soft glow of twilight, that they first confessed their feelings for each other. I feel as if I've known you forever, Jumo, Amora whispered, her voice trembling with emotion. And I, you, Amora, Jumo replied, his hand gently brushing against hers. But we must be careful. If your father finds out. Amora nodded, understanding the gravity of their situation. They both knew that their love was forbidden, not by the laws of nature, but by the unyielding traditions of their village. Despite the risks, they continued to meet in secret, their bond growing stronger with each stolen moment. One night, as the moon cast its silvery light over the village, Amora and Jumo met at their favorite spot by the river. The sound of the water rushing over the rocks was a comforting backdrop to their whispered conversations. Jumo, I don't want to hide anymore, Amora said, her eyes filled with determination. I want to be with you, openly and without fear. Jumo held her close, his heart aching with the knowledge that such a dream seemed impossible. We will find a way, Amora. I promise you. Their secret meetings continued, but as time passed, rumors began to spread. Whispers of their forbidden love reached Chief Nolo's ears, and he was furious. Determined to put an end to their relationship, he decreed that Amora would be married to a wealthy suitor from a neighboring village within the month. Desperate and heartbroken, Amora and Jumo made a plan. They would leave the village under the cover of darkness and start a new life together far away from the constraints of tradition. On the eve of Amora's arranged marriage, they met one last time at the river. With only the stars as witnesses, they vowed to love each other forever, no matter what the future held. Hand in hand, they fled into the night, their hearts pounding with a mix of fear and excitement. Their journey was fraught with challenges, but their love gave them the strength to overcome every obstacle. They found refuge in a distant village where they were welcomed with open arms. In this new home, they built a life together, free from the shadows of their past. Back in Kijiji, their story became legend. The villagers spoke of Amara and Jumo, the secret lovers of the mountain village, whose love had defied tradition and triumphed against all odds. Their tale was a reminder that true love knows no bounds, and that sometimes the heart must leap where the mind dares not follow. And so, in the heart of the highlands, under the watchful eyes of the mountains, the story of Amora and Jumo lived on, a testament to the enduring power of love.
Okay, so that's the end of the story. You can see that. You can see how the sound was transitioning according to the picture was transitioning according to the sound. You can see that. So that is what you need to do. That's the work you need to do. All right. So I'm going to be sending this to my phone so that we'll add caption. We'll add caption because that's what we need to do now. We need to add caption to it. All right. We need to add caption to it. Now, let me quickly send this to my phone. And we're going to be using CapCut to do that. So I'll transfer my my video. I'll transfer it to my phone so that we'll use CapCut because I've not downloaded CapCut on my system. So I might not be able to do that on the system. So I think that's the last process we need to do before the end of this section. That's the last process we need to do. So now what do we need to do here? We are done with this. The next thing you do is the next thing you need to do is what? To export it. You click on share. You can see my cursor here. You click on share. Wait how to attend to me. You click on share and you see download. Can you see this? You tap on download. Now, this is where you need to download HD quality because your video matters a lot. All right. You can download this HD quality. Tap on download. All right. You tap on download. So while it's downloading, let me change my host. Let me change it to the phone. Let me change my host to the phone so that you can use our phone to do this. Hold on. Sorry, we have another presenter here that's giving us background sound. So we are still, hold on. Okay, I think we are done downloading. Now it's done downloading. Let me quickly send it to my phone. Let me send this to my phone. Or is it still downloading? Okay, it's done. Let me go and check to be sure. Okay, now it has downloaded. Can you see this? It has downloaded already. So I'll send it quickly to my phone so that, okay. All right, we've done that. So let me make my second device first. Hold on. Let me make this second device first. I hope you are not sleeping. Oh, I hope you are not sleeping. I hope you are not sleeping. Yes. All right, good. So now this second device is first. Okay. Now I'll share my screen here. I'll share my screen here on my phone. I'll share my screen on my phone. Now I hope you can see my screen.
Yes.
You can see my screen respond. Okay, good. So now what you need to do next is you use CapCut. You see what I did on Canva? You can use CapCut to do it too. I think we are going to talk about that we are going to I'll create a video on that and add it to the course. I don't know if I've added it to the course yet, so but I'll do that if I've not. So you can use CapCut to do exactly what we just did from beginning to the end. But me, I just love using Canva. Canva, it looks more easy for me to use. All right. So now you can see my CapCut. You download. If you don't have CapCut, download it. All right. If you don't have CapCut, download it. Then what you need to do is click on new project. Click on new project and you select. Okay, no, this is a previous one. No, I'm supposed to show here. Supposed to show here. Hold on. I can't find it though. Are you sure we sent it like this? I'm sorry.
It's still downloading now.
It's still downloading. Are you sure? Oh, it's still downloading. That's true. Look at it here. It's still downloading. It's almost done. That means the one I sent has not finished downloading. That's why it's not showing here. Okay, let's hold on a little. It's almost done. Okay. Okay, now so far, is there anybody that have any question? Let's just interact. So far, is there anybody that have any question before this stuff finish downloading? Or you have anything to say, contribution, anything, you can you can say it. Do you have anything to say?
In considering the story to talk about, do you think love is one of the best in which can attract people?
Um,
Or what do you feel is best to talk about?
Actually, you can talk about anything, but from my experience and from the videos, I don't know if you have checked my profile on my TikTok. Most
Yeah,
of
I've
the
checked it.
yes, most of the storyline is about relationship, if you notice, and it is catching people's attention. So far, all those videos I posted on my TikTok is what has gotten me to that level of 30 something thousand followers. So if you ask me, I think relationship works very fine. That's the nature of relationship. It works very fine. So you can also talk about other things, relationship. You can talk about sci-fi stories. You can talk about any of those other stories that are not really realistic. But relationship is good. Relationship is good. I hope you get me.
Yeah, I got that right.
All right. Is there anybody that have anything to say? Allow me. Are you still online? Are you still online?
Don't know.
Yes, I'm online.
Yeah, what? You are following, Abby.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Oh, somebody else too is following. That's good. All right. Sorry, we are waiting. Okay, I think we are done. It's done downloading. Let me resend it again. Let me resend this. Let me first play it and be sure that it has actually downloaded, so that we don't have to start doing this again. Hold on.
In the heart of the
All right.
African highlands, nestled between Taur.
It has downloaded. Let's save it. All right, so we've saved it now. So what you need to do here is just come here and tap on new projects and select your story. All right, select your story. Select your story. Now this is how it looks like. We add it. Just click on add. We want to add caption to the story so that it will make sense, because caption also has a chance of attracting them, like 70% chance. If anybody opens your story and it doesn't have caption, they will most likely leave, skip to the next, because it doesn't have caption. There are many people that loves caption so that they can follow exactly word for word how the story is going. That is why caption is very important. All right, caption is very important. So now this is the story. Let me play this. So you can see this. So now, if you want to add caption, just come down here. You can see caption here. You can see caption at the bottom part. Just tap on caption. Once you tap on caption, it's going to auto generate, and you can tap on any of these options you want to use. So most of the time I used to use this. You can select anyone that you like. So once you've selected, you now click on generate and you wait for it to generate. All right, you wait for it to generate. You wait for it to generate. I'm waiting. So once you've done this, you've added caption. This is just a very short illustration of what I did. All right, this is a very short illustration of what I did. Then you can now listen to it. Can anybody hear what it's saying? Can you hear what it's saying?
No,
You can't hear. Okay, hold
we
on.
can't hear.
All right, so now Ouch. So now what you need to do, you can just rearrange your caption very well. What I usually do, I'll just click on this style. There's one caption font I usually like using. Come to this emphasis. Now select anyone you want to, but this one me I love using. Click on this emphasis and allow it to load. Let's play. Okay, it didn't work. Let's redo it again. Emphasis. Okay, it has worked. It has worked. So now you rearrange you arrange your caption like this, and you try it and see. You can see that it's working fine. And you can decide to edit it. Maybe there are some spellings that are not correct. Anyone that is not correct, just tap here. Just tap here, click on edit caption. Then you can edit whatever write up that is not correct there, because this is auto caption. And auto caption can just change some words to something else. So you can edit it to be sure that it's accurate. And once that is done, you just export, right? You export and ready to be posted. Ready to be posted. So this is exactly what you need to do. All right. So I'm going to be sending a recorded version of this to the group so that you can have a view of this and you can repeat it over and over until you understand it by yourself and you don't need any guidance. All right. So let's have one or two persons to say something. If you've understood this very well, if you have any question, you can ask so that we can round up. We are already 2 hours. We are almost 2 hours gone. We are almost 2 hours gone. Abi, is it 2 hours? Yes. We are almost 2 hours gone. So let's use the remaining 7 minutes to discuss. If you have anything to say, please unmute yourself. If you have anything to say, unmute yourself. Allow me, do you have anything to say? Allow me, do you have anything to say? Nobody. Can we close now?
Yeah,
Also,
I
I
just
think it's,
allow some
I
people
hope we
to
all
say.
understood every step.
yes,
Yes.
it's self-explanatory, and the fact that the recorded will be dropped is another thing to look forward to. So if there's any mistake, we'll check. But for
Okay.
now, I think it's self-explanatory.
All right, very good. I'm happy that I'm able to pass this and you understand. Okay, so there's nobody else. Everybody understood it. So I think we'll be calling this a close for now. And we are going to be having our next session on Wednesday by 9 p.m. also. And that is going to be centered on YouTube. All right, it's going to be centered on YouTube. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Please make use of every single information here so that you will not waste your money. Me, I've already collected money from you to teach you this. So the way you can collect it back is by what? Is by converting it to money. And I've already told you what you need to do. So just go ahead and do it. All right, go ahead and do it. If you need my assistance personally, you can message me on WhatsApp or you can chat in the group and I'll respond. Right. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. And I love you all. Have a good night rest.
We love you
We
too.
love you too.
Thank you very much.
All right.